afternoon, Jason Shepard here with the Anchor Room. I'm going to talk a couple of minutes here about the removal of vinyl. The concept behind vinyl obviously is that there's an adhesive behind vinyl that helps it stick to the surface that it sits on. Depending on how long the vinyl has been on the car, and of course the situation that the car has been stored, whether it's in direct sunlight, in a garage, under a car cover, can obviously have an effect on how hard or easy the vinyl is to remove. Either way, removal of vinyl is always done and a lot easier if you apply a little heat. Applying heat to the vinyl obviously loosens the adhesive on the bottom side between the surface and the vinyl itself, obviously making it a lot easier. So we're going to use a heat gun and show you that process here real quick on a 2015 headlight amber corner blackout. Be careful with applying heat. Obviously you can test it on your hand to see how much heat it is actually putting out, and don't ever hold it in one place too long obviously. But we're going to start over here in this corner, and then just using your fingernail try to grab. As you can tell, it comes up pretty easily. And this piece has probably been on the car for about 4 or 5 months. Maybe not quite that long, but coming close on it. And you'll know that you need to apply more heat if you can see the residue of the adhesive, I guess, staying behind on the surface. Alright, so we've finally got, I guess, our hands on it, and you can see the residue it's leaving behind. That's telling me right now that we need to apply more heat. So I'm going to hold one corner, and I'll apply a little heat on the area I'm about to pull up. And in this case, it's leaving a lot of residue behind, but that shouldn't be any problem either way. We're going to use a little Goo Gone, Goof Off, one or the other, to get that to come off. So as you can tell, remove some heat, apply some heat, and just peel. And that's pretty much it. Okay, I want to address this real quick also, because I get some comments occasionally from people that say, hey, I tried Goo Gone or Goof Off and it didn't work. What I did is I sprayed the lens liberally, and then I walked away, giving the product an opportunity to, do its thing. This really requires probably at least 5 to 10 minutes or so of being able to work on the adhesive. And as you can tell, by just using my fingernail, and I already did the front side as you can tell before I started the video, but just using my fingernail, I am literally rubbing off the adhesive. At this point, you probably want to just grab maybe some paper towels and pick that stuff up. But I'm not using anything abrasive or anything that can scratch the lens, so ultimately you're left with a surface that is as good as the original, if not better, because it was covered up. So just in this case, once again, I guess patience is where it's at, and giving the product an opportunity to work and do its job will yield a great result.